Yeah.
Hi, welcome to
Go.
assignment. Hi, welcome to assignment 8 of, sorry, ulitin natin, Dre.
Okay, okay na. Para medyo naman ma-lighten up din yung viewers natin. Thank you.
ano,
Good.
ano, continue?
Hi,
Si
welcome.
Andrew.
Teka, daming ingay. Magsisilabasan din kapag tapos ng mga picture. Teka.
Kasi dami yan.
Stop ko ba muna?
Stop mo muna.
Sige, ulit na.
Sobra.
Timing naman.
Naka-continue to, ha?
Pwede restart na.
我们都要都聊啊，就一直说调时间来。
Sige, ito. Sige.
小白跑出去。
1, 2. Hi, welcome to the fourth assignment of the Group 8 for MMS 141. This is, again, the Group 8. We have the gang here. This is Andrew, and I'll let my classmates introduce themselves. Go ahead. Let's start with Karen.
Hey guys, I'm Karen from Group. If you might have not known yet, I'm Karen, Qeren, Ken for short, and Q for shorter. I'm a full-time student here in UPOU and BAM student. Yeah.
最早来他
Ron?
他被接受，这边飞机是最早。那时候隔壁的店。
Okay. Hello, guys.
第一次来的时候。
Romualdo. So, maybe you can just call me na Ron na lang. Yun lang.
Okay, thank you, Ron. Queenie.
Hey, hello. My name's Queenie. You can call me Nee for short. I am a third year BAM student. Just graduated from AA. So yeah, long way to go. Hey.
Thank you, Queenie. For this activity, the first activity for assignment 4, we are asked to modify the tic-tac-toe game that we have from Automate Boring Stuff. Karen will explain a little bit of what we did, all right? I'll let Karen handle this. Go ahead, Karen.
All right. So here I'm going to share my screen. So I'm going to show me. Oops, sorry about that. Here we go. So here is the code for the game. So here's everything from introduction to the game itself and the other parts. So actually this game has two parts. The part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is the introduction. It will print welcome to tic-tac-toe and give instructions on how to play. Then after, it will proceed to part 2, which is the overall game. So from here, if I enter, this is the question. So would you like to start the game? This is it. Print. So if I answer yes,
我就带他们去看阿花，看两片区啊，看商品啊，结果他们在车
the registration will begin, which is this one. So we will have 2 players here. I'm going to put my name. And I'll be asked what chip I want to use. So I can use
像我们家
a circle or an X or my initial K. So I'll enter K. And for player 2, I can enter another name. I'm going to put Karen. And same, I'm going to use my initial for that. And the game will proceed. So it will print the board here. And we define the print board. here in Printboard, I slightly changed. Andrew made the code, and I slightly changed it a bit to align the columns and the rows. So now we move on which space. So it's Ken's turn, and we have here the coordinates. If you can see, um, we must first input the letter, then the number. So I want to put it here in the middle, which is B2. I'm typing B2. There it is. So I'm going to continue on with the game. There. Okay.
All right.
So also stated in our assignment guide for tic-tac-toe, we must code if the player input an invalid uh, coordinate or variable. So example, I put C4, then there's no C4 here. So if I enter move don't exist, please re-enter move. So I'm going to re-enter. Oh, it's C3. Or if I input a number, it doesn't exist. I'm going to enter another one. I'm going to put B1. And it will also print an error if uh, the space is already occupied. For example, B2 is already occupied. I'm going to put B2. Move already exists, and please choose another move. So I'm going to put C1. Then let's make shoot, sorry. Wait. Technical difficulties. Wait a minute. Okay.
Thank you, Karen. I think for the invalid input bullet in the assignment, Ron will be able to explain by details on what we did with the program or the code.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead, Ron.
I
What do
will
you have?
ask Karen to put to highlight the entry that contains the invalid input function. Karen, can you highlight the invalid input function? Okay,
The invalid
what
input. Yeah. Okay.
so what's behind it? But what's behind in that invalid input code is that we use a try statement. And in this type of code, uh, this code, the objective is to return a boolean false when when an invalid entry is encoded. For example, on the first part, try the if the board move is equals to empty. The first part of the condition is if there are already existing if there's an already existing entry or move in that cell, it will return a false statement. Then the except key error is it is when there it is when the invalid uh, combination or the invalid letter combination with is encoded by the player. So to make a summary, the invalid function checks the move executed by the player. The player entered the wrong code, the system will prompt an error and ask to re-enter the move. Also, if the player entered a move that is already exists, the system will tell the player that there is an existing move and the move will ask the player to re-enter again.
Awesome. Is that it? That's all we
Yes,
have
yes, yes.
for that part.
That is the invalid code. The function always return a false boolean whenever there is the system encounters a wrong input or an empty or there is an empty or there is an existing item in that particular cell.
Yes. That's the function that gives you the message if there's an invalid input. Thank you, Ron. What we have next, well, we have discussed the invalid input. We have discussed the print board function, which Karen coded. What we have next will be the function that will determine who wins. I think Queenie can explain us what we did in the programming
Okay.
or the code. Go
Karen,
ahead,
can
Queenie.
yeah, thank
Okay.
Andrew.
So
So Karen, can you highlight the part where the function states is winner and declare winner?
all right. Okay, I'm going to show in the terminal the
Okay.
when the player when we complete column. So C2K will be the winner because I completed the column C. So here is the code, and Queenie will explain.
Okay. Yeah. So can you highlight? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the function at the top is winner. It checks whether someone, if the chips align, it's horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, which returns true. But if not, it returns false, and the game continues until someone wins. Then finally, at the bottom, we have the declare winner function, which checks if they're really, if someone really won and who the player is specifically. So in the game at the bottom, it says that yeah, K won or yeah, Ken. Correct.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, based on the functions and based on the behavior of the code of the game that we created, everything that we have on the assignment were accomplished. We were able to create a function who determines who wins, and we have created a function who determines which determines if the input is invalid, and we also determine the function. Well, not the function, but we uh, modified the code so that at least the board of the tic-tac-toe game that we've created looks awesome. That's all our group has for assignment 4, activity 1. I hope you liked it, and thank you for watching. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.